It's no wonder London attracts over 15 million tourists every year. With sites like the London Eye, Tower of London, and Big Ben, it is clearly a city that gives you both a sense of the past and the present. The easiest way to get around is by using the undergrounds. It's London's subway system, although you might hear the locals refer to it as the Tube. Buy an Oyster card, which offers great travel deals. You can get an unlimited one-day, multi-day, or weekly pass for a very low price. I like the undergrounds because they're easy to understand and they have trains running every couple minutes or so. The Oyster card also allows you to take the red buses around the city. I recommend hopping on the second floor of one of these double-deckers and looking at the city from up above. Take the Tube to Westminster Station and see the Eye of London. The Eye was originally built as a one-year attraction for the new millennium, but has been so successful it's now a permanent part of the city. You may notice the Eye has 32 different capsules, one for each of the boroughs of London. From the top of the ride, you'll be able to get a great view of the city, including Buckingham Palace and Big Ben. Cross over the Waterloo Bridge and get an even closer look at this beautiful clock tower. Interestingly enough, Big Ben is not the name of the tower, but the bell inside. Big Ben is inside the Elizabeth Tower, which is part of the Westminster Palace. Westminster is home to Parliament and a multitude of historical events. Tours of Parliament are only offered during Saturdays. However, you are allowed to sit in debates being held for both the House of Commons and the House of Lords for no cost at all. After seeing the government in action, take the Birdcage Walk, which borders St. James Park over to Buckingham Palace. The pathway got its name from the wild animals that were brought into the park from all around the world by British monarchs. A few centuries ago, it was not uncommon to walk through the pathway and see zebras and elephants wandering around. You won't find any wild animals roaming around these days, but the park is a beautiful spot to walk around or throw the frisbee. Buckingham Palace is a wonderful sight. Going on the tours are the only way you'll be able to get inside the fences, but there still is an amazing view from the outside. Tours are only offered starting late June, and they last until late September. From the Queen's House, you're a short walk from a gorgeous section of the city, dedicated to fallen soldiers. There are a variety of monuments, each for their respective wars. My personal favorite is the Bomber Command Memorial, which gives tribute to the Royal British Air Force. It's dedicated to the over 55,000 airmen that lost their lives defending the free world during World War II. Take the undergrounds to Tower Hill. There you can start by seeing the Tower of London. It's an old castle where you can learn about life during medieval times. The building has a variety of interactive features that shows you how to shoot a bow and arrow or teach you how to detect counterfeit gold coins from the real ones. The kingdom is huge though, so make sure you plan to spend at least a few hours there. Right next to the Tower of London is Tower Bridge. If you're lucky, you'll get to see this bridge open up to let big boats through. From the middle of the tower, you'll also get a great view of the city. Once you make your way across the bridge, walk along the Riverwalk path towards the Tate Modern Museum. During the path, you'll have a great view of the city walking along the River Thames. The Tate Modern is a huge facility that dwarfs many of the other buildings in London. Most of the galleries are free to get in, but there are some that are exclusively for paying customers. For all the Harry Potter fans, stop by the King's Cross Railroad Station to see platforms 9 3/4. There you can take pictures from the famous Harry Potter movie. And if you want to see even more locations from the film, stop by Oxford University to see where the dying hall scenes were shot. Piccadilly Circus is often called the Times Square of London, being that it is one of the central shopping districts in London and has big screen televisions. It's easy to see how people can make that connection. For all the tennis fans out there, take a district train over to Wimbledon. There you can take a tour of the stadium and see center court. There's also a nice museum that is included with the admission ticket. Along with St. James Park, London also has 2 other great parks. Check out both Hyde Park and Regents Park for a nice green walk within the city. Some other sites you might want to check out are the British Museum. The site will require a few hours to travel through, as it is a collection of all the treasures collected by powerful British empires over the last few decades. If you're looking for something to eat, make sure to stop by Borough Market. It is a famous market where you can try food from all around the world. Make sure you stop by when the full market is offered, during Thursdays through Saturdays. I recommend trying the mackerel bap sandwiches or some fish and chips. Harrods department store is known for their elaborately themed displays. Even if you cannot afford the high-priced fashion the store offers, it is definitely worth stopping by to admire. Trafalgar Square is another beautiful spot. It's located right next to the National Gallery. Lastly, the Churchill War Rooms are another popular attraction and was a secret underground hub for Britain's war efforts during World War II. Well, this is it for this edition of Backpacking Europe. Check out part 2 to find out about day trips like Stonehenge and Hampton Palace that you can take from central London. Thanks for watching.